We are going to start chapter number 3 of part B today, that is comparative statements. And first I'm going to start with comparative balance sheet. This is the format of comparative balance sheet. Comparative balance sheet of X Limited as at 31st March 2018 and 2019. 2 years data will be given to you and you have to arrange the data in a format. This is the balance sheet of a company where equity and liabilities are written on the top, their total, and the assets are written in at the bottom and then their total. Total of 2018 of assets and liability should be equal as per the rule of balance sheet. So, bache, these are the major headings. Till now, we have studied the balance sheet of partnership firms in the previous book, but here we are going to study the balance sheet of companies, and the balance sheet of companies having some difference. First of all, you will write on the top the liability side of the balance sheet. In liability side, you have to mention three main heads. Major heads are shareholders fund, the money of shareholders, then non-current liabilities, then current liabilities. There are subheadings also. In shareholders fund, share capital, reserve and surplus are included. Reserve and surplus, every type of reserve, general reserve, reserve fund, workman compensation reserve, every type of reserve along with surplus. Surplus means profit of the year. If profit of the year, it will be added. If loss of the year, it will be subtracted. So this is the money of shareholders. Shareholders fund, share capital, reserve and surplus. Then comes the second major heading, that is non-current liability. These are long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings like debenture, etc. Bank loans, debentures, etc. Long-term borrowings which we have taken for long term, including debentures, public deposit and bank loans. Then comes bache current liabilities, short-term borrowings which we are taking for a short term, and then becomes trade payables. Trade payables includes bache creditors in BP. Trade payables includes creditors in BP and short-term borrowings of any kind. So this is the format of liability side. This is your liability side. Shareholders fund includes share capital, reserve and surplus. Non-current liability includes long-term borrowings, debentures, public deposit, bonds, and loans, etc. Current liabilities include short-term borrowings, trade payables. Trade payables includes creditors and BP. So this is your liability side. Now comes the turn of asset side. Asset side is having only two major headings. Non-current assets, it includes fixed assets of all the types. Tangible, all tangible fixed assets and intangible fixed assets. It includes fixed assets, all tangible and intangible assets. And it also includes non-current investment. Non-current investment. So, bache, non-current assets includes fixed assets, tangible or intangible, and it also includes non-current investment. Then current assets. Current assets include inventories and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalents. Inventory includes every type of stock, whether it is raw material, semi-finished, finished, and few more things. Cash and cash equivalent includes cash, bank, and short-term investments. It also includes bache trade receivables. Trade receivable includes debtors and BR. So few other things are also. So this is your format. The total of liability should be equal to the total of assets of every year. Total should be equal. On the top, you have to write the liability side. Three major headings: shareholders fund, non-current liability, current liability. And at the bottom, you have to mention the assets, non-current assets and current assets. Now, this format you have to learn. It is given in your book at page number 3.86. Sorry, 3.6. At page number 3.6, it is given. You have to note it down 5 times. 2 times you can see, and 3 times without watching it you have to prepare the format. Now comes to the questions. Have a look on first illustration, bachche. Following are the balance sheet of X Limited as at 31st March 2019 and 18. But first thing which you have to remember, that you have to write the previous year first. In the question, it can be given previous year first or it can be given the current year first. But remember, always remember, bache, you have to mention the previous year first, 2018. Now it is given shareholders fund, share capital and reserve and surplus. Share capital is given 5 lakh in 2018 and 10 lakh in 2019. Reserve and surplus 3 lakh and 2 lakh. Then comes long-term borrowings, bache, 5 lakh and 8 lakh. It is given. Then current liabilities 4 and 2. Trade payables are given 4 lakh, 2 lakh and 4 lakh. So when we come do the total, this will come 15 lakhs and this will come 24 lakhs. Now tangible assets are given to you 8 lakhs and 14 lakhs. While copying the previous year first, you should be very careful, bache. Intangible 2 lakh, 3 lakh. Then inventories are given to you 4 and 5. Then cash and cash equivalents are given to you 1 lakh and 2 lakh. So the total of this also is equal to 15 lakh, because 2018 total of liability should be equal to total of assets, and same with 2019, 24 lakhs. We have prepared. We have to learn this format, the particulars, and then we have to write the previous year first and current year later. Now assume this previous year as A and current year as B. You have to calculate 2 columns. You have to compare the balance sheet of 2 years of the company, 2018 and 19. How will you compare, bache? You have to calculate C column, absolute increase decrease. What was the absolute increase or decrease? How you will calculate the C column? B minus A. Means 10 lakh minus 5 lakh, it will be 5 lakh. 2 minus 3, it will be minus 1 lakh. Minus you will keep in bracket. Then bache, 5 and 8. Difference between 8 minus 5, it is 3 lakh. 4 minus 2, it is 2 lakh. Then don't go for the total, take the difference. 24 minus 15, it is 9 lakh. Then 14 lakh minus 8 lakh, it is 6 lakh. 3 minus 2, it is 1. 5 minus 4, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Then 24 minus 15, 9 lakh. This is how we will calculate the third column C. B minus A, 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 B minus A. In this way we will calculate C. Now we have to calculate D, the last column of this question. Formula for calculating D is C upon A into 100. C, the difference is 5 lakh upon A means 5 lakh into 100. It will be 100%. We have to compare the balance sheet of 2 years. Ki absolute how much share capital is increased and how much it is increased in percentage. Same goes with this 1 lakh divided by 3 lakh into 100. It will be 33.33% and also in the bracket. Likewise, 3 lakh divided by 5 lakh into 100. It will be 60%. 2 divided by 2 lakh into 100. It will be 100%. The percentage can go up to 100, 200, 500. Percentage can be in thousands. No issue. 9 lakh divided by 15 lakh into 100. It will be bache 60%. So how we have calculated? B minus A was C. C upon A into 100 was D. B minus A C. C upon A into 100 D. In this way we will calculate the assets also. 6 lakh divided by 8 lakh into 100. This will be 75%. 1 lakh divided by 2 lakh into 100. This will be 50%. 1 lakh divided by 4 lakh into 100. It will be 25%. And then 1 lakh divided by 1 lakh into 100. It will be 100%. Don't do the total of 100. Take the difference always. 9 lakh divided by 15 lakh into 100. It will be 60%. In this way, you have to calculate the comparative balance sheet. You have to make comparison between the balance sheet of 2 years. Absolute figures, in absolute terms, you will calculate the difference. The difference in the 2 years in share capital is 5 lakh. Reserve and surplus has decreased by 1 lakh. Long-term borrowing is increased by 3 lakh. And then you have to tell the percentage increase decrease also. How much percentage share capital has increased or decreased. If it is increased, it is positive answer. If it is negative answer, you have to keep it in bracket, and that denotes that it is a decrease, 33.3% decrease in long-term borrowings. But you have to remember that you have to write the previous year data first.